Welcome everyone to HueFin News. Today is January the 10th, 2019. This is the home of the 2-minute price prediction, as well as giving you all the news according to the charts. Now, we're going to talk about insider selling going on in Adobe stock. Well, at least this is what this article is trying to state. Okay, we're going to look at the price chart to see if that is actually occurring, and if so, will this particular stock move to the downside? Now, before I get started on that analysis, if this is your first time come to our channel, please make sure before you leave you subscribe to this channel if you're not, and then go ahead and like and share this content as well, because the production of what we're doing here as an organization is very powerful, considering the fact that we're not causing a lot of confusion. If you would like to know more about how we're able to do this, we do have a paid service on our Patreon page for $3 a month. That's like 10 cents a day. You all will have access to our cryptocurrencies pairs against BTC, to where we're still showing you that it is possible to predict prices before the market actually moves there. Okay, so now let us go ahead and look at this article. It was written today by Denise Randall with the title, "Traders Sell Shares of Adobe on Strength on Insider Trading." I think insider trading kind of has a negative connotation in the markets. All this simply means is that someone who works for the company of Adobe went ahead and sold some of their shares into the market. Okay, that's all it means. You can see where I got highlighted on the article. Traders sold shares of Adobe on strength during trading on Wednesday after an insider sold shares in the company. $165.5 million flowed into the stock, and $213.48 million flowed out of the stock on that day. Okay, so that is a net flow of $47 million out of the stock. Adobe was the 20th highest net outflow for the day, and they traded up $2.75 for the day, closing at $235.43. This is the insider right here, Director Charles Sneak. He sold 21,258 shares of the stock in a transaction on Tuesday, January 8th, and they were sold at an average price of $232.71, which for a total transaction of $4.9 million. So obviously that is the insider that this article is trying to tell us is trying to occur. So I don't think it's necessarily a negative thing that they're trying to push onto the reader, but more or less that they're just trying to let you know that yes, there was some transactions or some selling going on for Adobe stock while it is in fact trading at these high enormous prices. Okay, so now without any further ado, we're just going to go ahead and look at the price chart to see exactly where is Adobe going to go. We did a video for Adobe, I think, a while ago. Let me check real quick to see exactly when was the last time that we went ahead and did a video for Adobe. The last time that we did our analysis for Adobe was on December 18, 2018. We stated during that particular time that that stock was not a buy, and currently the market for Adobe has been holding consolidation. You can all see right here. I'm gonna go ahead and stop this playing real quick, and here we are on the monthly chart for Adobe, and the market for Adobe is holding a consolidation. We are seeing some minor buyers come into the space. I would not expect Adobe to be moving substantially to the upside until it's able to break $240 per share from the monthly standpoint. Okay, currently consolidation is quite well, but considering that we are starting the month of January now, we definitely are still seeing indications that Adobe is weak too. Okay, not overly as strong neither. The weekly chart definitely is giving us some strength coming into the market, so that is why I am looking at that 240, maybe 250 if we get a little bit more euphoria in the stock market, i.e. the China war trade against the United States becomes finished. We might see a very good push to the upside, but currently the market in Adobe is just holding some consolidation. I'm not really seeing a lot of weakness, and the support area now, since we're able to close above that $230 price in Adobe, is going to be crucial in order for us to maintain the ability to move to the upside. So we're looking here on the daily price chart in Adobe, and at 230 is where you need to keep your eyes open on that particular stock to see hold support in order for us to see a continuation to the upside, especially in the near term. And the near term resistance area is going to be right there at 240. So the market currently is giving us some strength, but again, we're real close to that resistance area of $240. Matter of fact, we might even push a little bit lower as we continue out for the month of January. So overall, if I was to go ahead and just draw a very quick line from the lows of these particular bars, we should be able to determine whether or not Adobe has broken this particular price to the downside. This is a very volatile stock, okay? The market definitely is here trading around a resistance area, okay? So we definitely need to keep our eyes on that particular fact for Adobe. Let's go to move to a weekly price chart. And you can see here how the market is literally trading around that resistance area in Adobe stock. Okay, so this is the area that needs to be eyed in Adobe stock as we trade out through 2019. You can see here that we're hitting our head on this resistance line. So caution is still warranted in the market for Adobe. And the analysis is going to be very contingent on whether or not it's going to be able to break this resistance line that we have now just drawn into the space. And coincidentally, it is hitting right there around the $240 price. So as we trade throughout the month of January and we're not able to see Adobe break above 240, then the analysis is for Adobe to move to the downside, which definitely looks as if that is going to happen. Definitely need to see how this week pans out on the weekly chart. The daily chart for Adobe shows us that the market is trying to break above our ascension line right now. It is not doing it yet. So again, we are at a crossroads in the market for Adobe stock. And if it's not able to really break above that 240, understand that we have already told you that the market in Adobe will be moving to the downside. Okay, so understand that is our analysis right now. That is up in the air. Okay, I cannot give you a true definitive directional move in Adobe until I'm able to see a break above that 240. Once it does, then the move to the upside is still in play. If we're not able to do it, then we're going to move to the downside. So that is what you need to keep your eyes on in the market for Adobe stock. Okay, the volume is definitely coming in lighter at this particular moment as of this recording. So that 240 in around our ascension line is a resistance area, so it's going to require some volume in order for that to happen. Okay, so right now my analysis is for Adobe to try to break above that 240. I'm just being a little leery because it does not look like it's going to be successful as of yet, unless some positive news come into the space for Adobe. Okay, you guys got any questions or comments, let us know. Leave us a comment in the comment section of this video, and while you're there, go ahead and give us a thumbs up. Hit that bell notification too, so you all will become notified of when we upload this particular type of content. Again, make sure you all maintain your profitability. I will see you all later.